Hi, this is Ken and this is Ken Talk, a platform that deals with mental health and psychology. And I am your host, Kenny, or maybe you can call me Ken. Today we are going to touch on issues to do with addictions. Maybe you are dealing with a certain type of addiction. Maybe you know a person who is dealing with a certain type of addiction. Maybe you are just curious about addictions and everything to do with addictions. And first of all, before we start, we need to know that this is not a professional platform, but we are here trying to find answers together, and that's why today I have a team that is going to assist us in working together to find such answers, because things that youths are fighting out there are real, and things that people are going through in secret are real and they are happening. And silence is not the best way to fight something, and is not the best way to solve something. So we need to sit together, we need to discuss about this, we need to touch on it, let it go the way it's going to go, but we need to let people know that it is there and that it is really affecting someone somewhere, and so that person who is in that dark room, that person who is thinking that they are alone and that they can't go through this and that they can't fight it, we need you to know that you are not alone. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, don't forget to like this video, comment, and you can also view some of the other videos that I have up. The invisible chain of life. Something that people keep on wondering, what is this? What am I talking about when I say about the invisible chain of life? You're trying to run away from addiction. Okay, you're trying to run away from anxiety. And in the process, you find this thing that gives you comfort, that gives you happiness, and you feel like, oh my, I am here, I am making moves, and I am doing it right, I am coping with my life properly. And it is something that you think is bringing you happiness, giving you comfort, maybe giving you strength and energy. Maybe that pill, maybe that habit, maybe that routine that you have developed, and you never knew that it's going to be something else in time. And in the process of trying to run away from anxiety, you develop that routine and it's working for some time, it's working for a while, and you think, oh yeah, I am here and I am doing this right. And then you feel like, oh, I have done this for too much, for a long time, and maybe I need to start growing, I need to start doing something differently. Or maybe your beliefs and your views about life have changed, and maybe the routine or the thing that you are getting yourself into is now no longer part of what you want to be in your life. And you want to quit, you want to stop it, and then you just realize that you can't get out, you can't stop it, you can't live without it. And that's when withdrawal comes in. That's when the forces of addiction comes in. That's when you start having even more anxiety than you had before. It kicks in twice. And that's when you start feeling like you are in chains and you want to quit it. You really want to, but you can't. You're alone, and the habit comes in and it gives you comfort, and you say, maybe this one last time. Let me just have it this one last time. Let me just do it for the last time, and then I'll go back to my normal routine that I want to. Maybe I should start from Sunday, maybe from Monday is the time that I'm going to now start building myself up. And when Monday is there, you're like, oh, maybe it's too early, maybe I am giving myself too much pressure and I should just continue the normal life. And then in the middle of it, after doing it, you're feeling guilty, you feel like, oh my, I'm not making any progress and this is now becoming part of me. You're getting it? And you just realize that you are addicted, that you are in the chains of addiction, and you can't get yourself out of it. You're trying, but you can't, and it's something that is part of you, and maybe it's sad, maybe it's something that you're even more curious about. Why can't I live without this? Is it really part of me? Is it part of my genes? Is addiction caused by genes? These are questions that you ask most of the time, and these are things that you try to understand, and you find yourself lost in this invisible chain of life. The invisible chain of life, running away from anxiety, you find yourself in addiction. After addiction, you get addicted, you get more anxious, and then chains of depression start kicking in. You find yourself low, you have no energy, your appetite is lost, and you think it's withdrawal, and withdrawal somehow in a cheeky way leads you to depression. And then you have completed the invisible chain of life, and the next thing that you want to do, you can't stay like this, I can't live in this, I can't do this, so I want to kill myself, I want to commit suicide. You start thinking of that, you want to commit suicide, you want to end your life, and you think that you are running away from it and you find yourself anxious, depressed, addicted, and you're in the whole cycle. If you're new here, check on my video of thoughts of a depressed person, thoughts of a depressed mind, and you can also check on anxiety. What are causes of anxiety? How do I start getting anxious? How do I find myself in anxiety? How do I find myself in depression? How can I know that I am depressed? What causes depression? Is it part of me? Check on that video, and don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, and like this video for more of my content. So today I have a team that is going to help us understand addiction in another way. It's going to help us understand exactly what is addiction, what is this that I am fighting that I cannot get myself out of. And if I forgot to introduce myself, I am Ken, and this is Ken Talk, a platform that leads to mental health and psychology. And yeah, we have a team. We have Emmanuel Muturi. He is a graduate at St. Paul's University.
Hi.
And we also have Kimberly.
Hi guys.
Kimberly is a graduate at St. Paul's University, and she is having further studies. And we also have Ivy, who is also a former student of Cooperative University and is now currently a student of St. Paul's University. We have Jonathan, who is at Kabarak University, yes, and who is also going to be with us in this journey of touching on addictions. And we have Bushnell, who is also going to assist us in understanding this journey of addiction, and she's also part of us. She is part of St. Paul's University family. And to all St. Paulians who are out there, thank you so much for the support. And yeah, so before we start, we really need to understand these things. We really need to get into this deeper. If you're out there and you feel like you are lost in addiction, you feel like you are in that chain, your hope is not lost and the journey is not over, we can do this together. We can find our way together, okay? And don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and comment down below. And also don't forget to touch a like with this video. Don't forget to share this video. Touch a friend who you think is going through addictions. Talk to them. Let them know that they are not alone. Let them know that it's something that they can't get over. It's something that they can fight, get out stronger. Because what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.